Some breaking economic news. U.S. payrolls increased by 150,000 in October, slightly less than economists expected. The unemployment rate also ticked up to 3.9%. Let's bring in now to discuss co-anchor of CNBC's Squawk Box, Andrew Ross Sorkin, as well as NBC News senior business analyst and the host of the 11th Hour, Stephanie Ruhle. Stephanie, I'll start with you. 150,000. This little less than expected. Give us your read as what this means.
Listen, Jay Powell has had a very difficult task for the last year and a half where he is trying to slowly, gently slow the economy. And that is what we're getting here, right? We thought we were going to get about 170. We got 150. Plus last month, the number was revised down slightly. So this is an overall, I know this is confusing, net positive when you think of the big picture, because even though the unemployment rate has ticked up to 3.9, we're still below 4%. And one of the big issues that we're worried about is inflation. And when you start to see the job picture slow down, then the Fed will unlikely raise rates in the near future. And that's why you're seeing the market respond so well this morning, because from an inflation standpoint, the last thing people want to see is rates go up again. It makes life more expensive, borrowing more expensive.
Andrew, this is why I love the world of economics, because only in economics is bad news actually good news. So get your head around that for a start. But the sort of slightly cloud on all the horizon of this is, even if the job numbers are slowing down, this gives the Fed a little moment where it doesn't have to raise interest rates. Let's tie it into the story we began with at the beginning of this hour, which is what's going on at the Middle East, and a kind of growing fear that if that expands, oil prices are going to rise, which is going to jack up inflation and kind of the ripple-on effects of that again. Is that something that you're hearing that people are getting concerned about?
I think that's one of the issues that's in play, and I think it's one of the reasons why when we were all sitting together at the table earlier this week, we were talking about how the Federal Reserve and Jay Powell specifically said that he was waiting this month on whether he was going to raise interest rates. And in fact, the view was, would he raise interest rates in December? Because he was waiting to see what was going to happen. Well, this wait-and-see approach, he's now seen what's happened. And it's not just that things have slowed a little bit this month, but the truth is, as Stephanie just said, that things had actually slowed in September in a way that was frankly misunderstood. People thought that things were better in September than they really were. So you start to see that. And if you're Jay Powell, you start to say to yourself, well, actually, maybe in December, I don't need to raise interest rates. Maybe the quote unquote market is doing this for me. You layer on what's happening in the Middle East, and the market, if you will, or the world is doing this in terms of for you, in terms of helping with the inflation piece of this. Of course, as you mentioned earlier, the perversity of this is that means there's some bad news out there. The question is, does this turn into a recession later? And I think there's still a big question mark over that. And, of course, the timing of whether a recession is in the offing becomes critical because you're walking into a presidential election year.
But we should remember that a year ago right now, people thought that we would be smack dab in the middle of a brutal recession, and we're not. The economy has still been strong despite all of the headwinds. So it's a net positive when you look at the overall, if you have to look at the quote unquote Joe Biden economy, it's a good one.